Talk of my whip, that car driving make you feel some type of way. That custom brightly make you feel some type of way.
Yo, what's up, guys? So today I am going to be replacing my Rack and Pinion boot. You know, these things. That's what I'm going to be putting on today. I already did it on this side. I don't have the right wrench size to take the outer tie rod off. As far as that big nut that goes against the inner tie rod, I don't have a wrench big enough to loosen that, and I don't feel like stripping it with these damn adjustable wrenches. So what I've been doing is actually stretching. I stretched it over the outer tie rod and the little ball joint on it. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get the car jacked up and then get started. Alright guys, I got the wheel off, as you can see. I've already got the Carter pin out of the castle nut right here. So I'm gonna go, I already loosened up the castle nut. I'm gonna go ahead and take it the rest of the way off, hit the shit out of this with the hammer so that it breaks loose the ball joint stud of the tie rod end. This is, again, is why I'm replacing it. As you can see, it's not doing anything because it's broken or ripped. And then I'm going to show you how I'm going to get the new one on without taking this off, this arm off. I'm not going to be reusing this clamp because I don't want to reuse it. So let's get to it. As you can see, I got it out by striking on here. It freed this from the hole. Now I can take this, I'm going to take this clamp off, just cut this part off and get that clamp off the back side over there. There's a little clamp over here. I don't know if you can see it. There it is, right there. So, get that off, and then I can take the boot off. So let's get to it. Well, these are broken. Alright, I got this clamp off. I'm going to go ahead and just cut down this and take that off, and then just pull this part off over the tie rod and ball joint piece. Now, you're probably asking, how am I going to get this over this ball joint, this tie rod and joint ball joint right here? I don't know why they don't call it a tie rod and ball joint. I mean, it's just like the ball joints, just on the tie rod end. But anyways, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take PB Blaster, spray it on the inside of here so that it gets, you know, it lubricates it up. Then I'm going to force this over the ball joint and then with the assistance of my screwdriver. It's a pain in the ass, but it can be done. But again, I don't have the tool to break the nut loose to take off the tie rod end, so this is my way of doing it. in there. Okay. Take your flathead. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. But you take your flathead. Okay, yeah, you can. Push it down so that you get it like this. Once you got it pushed down, kind of just move it around, and bam, she's on. It's actually pretty easy, and I don't have to worry about refinding where it's supposed to go on here and all that bullshit. So now I just put on the clamps and put the ball joint back in, and we're good to go. Nothing's ripped, nothing's torn. We are good to go. Okay. As you can see, that wasn't actually very hard. It can be a pain in the ass, especially if you're not using anything to kind of lube up the boot to get it in there. But once you got some lubrication on there, whether it's PB Blaster or soap and water, whatever, it goes on, pretty easy, as you saw. So just be careful of the boot around this little ball joint and don't tear it, and make sure try not to tear the boot for the rack and pinion that you're replacing. So I'm gonna put this little clamp on the back side, and then I have, where's that other clamp at? It's around here somewhere. Am I sitting on it? No. And I'm gonna put this clamp on the front. So let's get to it. Once you've pulled it nice and tight with the replacement clamp for the back side, you just pull it and it tightens itself, and you fold it down. And then there's these little tabs. You just bend them over. Okay, once you got it bent over, just give it a little tap with your hammer. That's it for that. Pull this down. Okay. Now for this front clamp. And that's it, guys. I mean, it was pretty easy. Like I said, I think it's a 22 millimeter that breaks that bolt loose, and I don't have a 22 millimeter socket, and so this was an easy fix for me. I mean, it just required breaking off the old clamp that holds it, replacing it with a new clamp, and forcing it over the little ball joint at the end of the outer tie rod. So other than that, the other side is the exact same way. I did the other side already. I did it the exact same way I did this side. So just follow the procedure. Hopefully this video helped you out. If you didn't have, them big ass wrenches. Yeah, that's really it. I'm gonna go ahead and put the ball joint back on, the tie rod back onto the ball joint, the outer tie rod, and connect it back onto the spindle, the hub, and then put the wheel back on, and I'm done. That's it. Hopefully this, like I said, hopefully this was an informative video to you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I really enjoyed doing these how-tos and whatnot. So yeah, guys, that's it. Until next time, peace out and never look back. Also, on another note, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you. All support and love is greatly appreciated.